watching me go
If
live.
you have time tonight too, why don't we fuck around with Twitch?
Twitch?
If you have time tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I've never, ever seen Twitch before. I've never even used it before, so I have no idea.
It's cool because everybody.
So I'm gonna be straight up with you. It says we're live. I don't know where it's live at. Maybe it's live on Beacon Home Care. That was so funny if it was. That was the case. Oh no, we're live. We're good. Yeah.
You know that slide this little orange house thing a little bit?
Send this to my family. Send to my friends to leave his comments.
So it was funny. I was looking at just some of the earlier videos
Oh, great.
that we started, and even going back to when we were, we recorded Monty and all that stuff, and Mike early on,
Mm-hmm.
and the Joe Show.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I felt like a superstar. No, just joking. I felt like a piece of garbage.
The Joe Show. Remember when we recorded all that when we were recording Joe's quips when he was washing the car?
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious.
Really good.
Okay.
You found all the old footage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just waiting here for VJ. Let's see if he's on.
Robert, is that too much light on you, bro? You good?
See if he's in.
Right. My
No, that's
future
just
is
Google
my
Meet. That's just
future.
Google
It's
Meet.
just my future.
That's just the Google Meet.
It's just so bright.
That's just the Google Meet.
Google Meet. Wait, what are we using?
That's for VJ.
Oh.
Because VJ's not here in person.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, talk while we.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. We've been live.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey,
Wow.
hey.
You don't have to introduce the podcast, but it's just chit chat.
Perfect.
Apple juice.
I haven't even looked at the agenda for today.
Well, the sneak preview is
Who's our guest?
Who's our big guest?
Sean.
It's
The main topic of this week is predicting future classics before the market catches up.
Oh, that's easy.
Where's that audio coming from?
Is that
There
VJ?
is VJ, I think.
What up, VJ?
Just to let you know, we are live currently. Currently live. So I'm going to make sure your audio is good. VJ, say something.
Hey, check.
Yeah,
Check,
you're good.
check.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
So we got a whole thing going on today with our whole setup here.
Yeah, we changed things up a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
going to be an early departure, FYI, VJ, so hello, but also goodbye.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar, so we have like a whole new thing that I will not touch because it's gonna break. But we're ready to go. So whenever you want, we can go for
Yeah,
it.
it is with the agenda.
Let's do it.
What's our first point?
Perfect. Well, let's do it. Welcome to the Vault See, it's live, bro. All right, welcome to the Vault Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators. I'm Sean.
I'm Robert.
I'm Joe
That's Kith.
and VJ.
Okay, hey.
What up, VJ? What up, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Great show in store for everybody tonight. Joe, why don't you tell them what we have going on?
Yeah. So a lot of fun live stream stuff planned for this episode. Without further ado, why don't we get into this week? Sean, how's your week been?
Week has been pretty good. It has definitely been a week of car week. I've started to get that bug again, so I went out.
Sun.
Yeah, the weather does it
Feels
every
like
time.
spring.
Yeah, so I went out this weekend, hit up a few car shows, hit up Easy. I haven't been there in years, and
It's been busy lately.
Yeah, super
Easy's
busy.
been really big.
yeah. Well, and the reason why I stopped going because I was just kind of burnt out on Porsches, to be honest. But now to see not only just Porsches, but there's so many eclectic cars. like some of the Bay Area's best cars, will come out
it feels
there.
like everybody goes to easy.
Yeah. So it's a cool show. Always got to see a lot of good people over there. So definitely
What were the
cool.
greatest hits from last weekend?
Oh man, there was a 928 Porsche that somebody I saw was working on. I don't know. It had kind of a what is it? A Panamera rear end or something on it. Is it a 928? I believe.
What?
Panamera.
Yeah, dude. It was like
That's exactly.
it was
what I
some kind
The
of
last thing I thought you'd
Porsche
say was Panamera.
concoction, but it actually looked pretty good.
It's a front engine, 2-door.
Yeah, I'll see if I can pull up a
90s
picture of it.
Spaceship looking thing.
Yeah. Oh, totally spaceship looking because they widen it out
Huh.
as well. It looked pretty good. I mean, I see the vision.
Was
Yeah.
this the company that's building? Did they have big LED strip there?
No, I think this dude was definitely doing it in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it seems like a pretty cool build, so I can't wait to see the end result of it.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, there was a lot. I mean, just a lot of cool stuff over there.
You took the SLC out.
I took the SLC out, yeah. So that got a few applauses, and actually it was funny because I literally smoked out Easy 2 because that thing is just running wide open.
Everyone's gonna know you now.
As
You know,
in
it's the Valt
tire
guy.
or exhaust?
Oh, exhaust, dude,
Oh,
exhaust,
yeah.
fumes,
There might- 'cause we
fumes.
have
Burning
problems
oil?
before. Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there's a cam in there and everything, so it's
So it appears that maybe the person who built the engine forgot to put maybe replace seals or
Quite.
something that you just don't ever touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it'll be fun.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not worried about it. It adds to the allure. So hit up Easy. What else? I hit up oh shoot, what's the meet?
Enablers.
Enablers.
Down 4th Street.
Yeah, dude,
That's really
that's a
fun.
really
Such a good
cool,
spot.
good spot. Great vibe. Mo, Jr.
Yeah.
Or RJ, JR. Edward. Cool, thank you. Yeah, they do a fantastic job over there with that show. Then I also hit up another show over in Pacifica.
Whoa.
So at the bowling alley. Yeah, I went all the way to the Pacifica.
Damn.
So my brother-in-law
You got some
invited me.
miles.
I was in the bins, and it worked out because it was like a classic like American muscle car show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they like that.
So they like that,
love that
definitely.
shit.
Yeah.
You fixed it.
Yeah. Yep, did that LS I hear? Yep. Yeah. But they're certainly not the only LS swap at a American
Yeah.
classic car show. So no, it was definitely cool. Definitely got my fix in. Now the Mercedes is broken again, so it is in the shop being repaired. Yeah. No, I just brought it in because we did the build, but my guy was doing a whole lot of stuff, and I just wanted to make sure everything was just safe and
Works.
underneath, and we just found a few issues underneath that we're gonna address. So nothing big.
Nice.
Yeah. No, somebody else. Yeah, I have a local shop. One of these local mechanics is really
Yeah,
good.
it's this weird little thing. He said it was a connecting rod.
I mean,
Something,
it's burning oil. I
it's
don't
something
know.
small.
Yeah.
It's burning oil. It's funny. We've been in the Bay Area for so long. I haven't been to a single Easy event ever.
Oh,
Really?
dude, you should go. It's pretty
That's
fun.
cool.
I try to go, and then I just don't.
It's fun.
I was gonna actually try to go to the Enablers thing too, and then
Next
it
month.
just didn't work out.
Yeah.
So next time.
They're
Yeah.
both fun.
Yeah. So Robert, how about your week?
Well, it's been good. Busy. Today was just, I don't know. It's just been work. I actually didn't. What did I do? I don't even know what I did last weekend.
Yeah.
Do
He's
you
one
guys
of
know what I
those.
did last weekend?
Didn't you go to Arizona or
No,
LA?
I was in Tahoe.
Or Tahoe,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
was that already?
Yeah.
That feels so long ago. Yeah, I was in Tahoe with Jordan from Wednesday to Saturday night,
Yeah.
which was fun.
What'd you guys do up there?
Skied. My parents came up. Just hung out.
Did you bring the Q8?
Yeah.
Talk about it for a minute.
Yeah, I got a new daily that I bought from a family friend, which is like not a car I ever anticipated owning. It's basically Golf R Pro Max.
It really is.
That's really what it
It
is.
really is, yeah.
It's a 23 Audi Q8. It's just the ultimate soccer mom car.
I say I could see you like driving it, with shorts on and a turtleneck, And
burn us off. I will not be keeping that car very long. I got it for a good price, and needed something to kind of hold me over as a new daily.
yeah.
And I'm looking around at other things. But top of my list are kind of like a all-track, a Golf all-track, TDI, a Cayenne diesel, or a E400 wagon.
Yeah.
So keeping my eye out for those.
Maybe you can just chip the Q8.
Yeah. Yeah. They would probably make a dumb amount
That
of
way you
power.
can troll all the Urus owners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, we all refer to it as my Euros. So. Oh, it was fun. At my house? Yeah. I came home. I dropped Jordan off at the airport in Arizona, or in Nevada, and then drove straight home and went to an F1 watch party at home with my roommate and some of our friends.
Nice.
It was fun.
I was so
That race
jealous.
was interesting. You were jealous?
I was so I saw pictures of like.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, man,
It was fun.
that was like one of the first experiences that I've had as like a new father.
Yeah.
Where I was like,
I did text you guys.
I know.
Yeah.
You did, and I'm like, God.
No, I figured you would be able to make it. I mean, you got a baby. You got a new baby.
I told myself I've been wanting to like watch the F1 stuff more.
Yeah.
But,
We'll just
in
plan for the next one. We're gonna do
Yeah.
the same thing.
I think-
We're
I
gonna
think
have
I'll
like a
try
little
it.
watch party for every race. Some of them are gonna be like 5 or 6 a.m., which actually might even be better for you.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
And I'll get into it when we talk about my week. But VJ, how was your week been?
My week's been basically about following along things that have been going on in the Bay Area. So I was
Yeah.
following the enablers thing. Is there a feedback?
a what?
The audio?
You're good on our side.
Okay, yeah, I was just following along the enablers event, which got a lot of good coverage. Seems like it was pretty big, and the poster having the E46 LSP car ended up bringing 2 of them to the show, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That was fun to see. Yeah, it's nice to see the show growing and me being able to do the posters for them. So that's fun. And then, yeah, there was the F1 weekend as well that I watched with friends, but it was more like a virtual watch party that we watched with friends from India as well as here. And last week I was in India and then just came over here, so it's still jet lagged a bit, but getting over that. And yeah, it's warmer this week out in the Midwest, so I'm finally able to take the Peugeot out for a couple of weeks. I'm surprised that after sitting for like 2 or 3 months, it ran perfectly.
Shocking.
So I'm not getting the French car experience. It started right up with a jump starter and everything's perfect. Like it did not even leak too much. So I'm like, why is this so good?
How was your trip to India?
It was a friend's wedding. It was a big fat Indian wedding thing. So it was
Oh, that's
party
fun.
for like 3-4 days with 1,000 people.
Yeah, that's
and
fun.
Eating like 500 different dishes for 3 days. Since I couldn't go to my home plant during the time, I actually flew my parents there to that city, and yeah, we spent the time together. So that was
Nice.
really nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my week has been just honestly, it's nothing crazy. It's been kind of just work. It's surprisingly. I mean, I guess it's not surprisingly busy because it's March, but I've been getting a lot of people that like I haven't seen for like 2 or 3 years, which
Yeah.
is weird. Because usually you get like a certain like
Coming in for work, for
yeah,
details.
Yeah. So like I just did a 991 Carrera T today, which is funny because like since there's no leather in those cars, it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's all
the
white, it's all
smell,
vinyl,
you could
right?
you could
Yeah.
smell like you walk in, you sit in that, like if you've ever been in like they smell weird, like
Yeah,
crayony and
they have a unique smell for sure.
which is odd. I mean, I was in it for like hours today, so like I still can't get that smell out of my nose. But
Oh, weird.
that was cool. We did a basic polish and all that stuff on it. I did a Lotus Esprit earlier this weekend, which was cool. Yeah, but I mean it's 4-cylinder, not like probably the least desirable one. Like no,
It's not. It's turbo.
Yeah,
the right one or the
yeah, it's the maroon one. It was cool.
It's a turbo, so it's like 83 or something like that.
I don't know what year it is. I don't even know if it's turbocharged. I just know there's a there's a startup in like it's like at my shop currently. It's the most involved car to like turn on.
Why is that?
Because it's just British and has issues,
Yeah.
I think. But it was really cool. I've been wanting to detail Esprit for a while, so can't complain about that.
Nice.
And then in baby life, so Allie had a like mommy and me class today or something, and she was talking about how like he sleeps because like he's been sleeping like at nighttime for like 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
a night.
Oh, that's great.
Which is unbelievable. And so apparently she was the only one in the class that was doing that. And a lot of my clients have been like, "How you must be getting no sleep. It's amazing." I'm like, I hate to jinx it, but like I'm been fine.
That's good. Yeah,
So
yeah.
he just had his 2-month checkup yesterday and got some shots and stuff. So he was kind of fussy last night, but he's been good. So
Good.
don't want to knock on wood, but things are going really well there.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, those are the weeks. Anything else before we get into the main or into the marketplace finds?
Dude,
No.
I just gotta say after this weekend, I mean, it's so good to see like Bay Area car culture.
Yeah.
Like, just between what we do, what Enablers is now doing, what Easy's doing, is just, I mean, just locally, just right here in this area, is come out. If you guys haven't been out to any one of the shows, you guys gotta come check us out. You can follow on Instagram. Everybody's out there. Enablers, Valt, yeah.
So if you don't know, for those who are curious, the next Solano event is the 22nd, which
Yes.
is not this weekend, but the next weekend, 4 Sundays. And then I
Typically
am,
third Sundays, but 4 Sundays this month.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
no one's available.
Yeah.
And then there's St. Mary's events being announced very soon. We have 4 of them planned this year. The first one hopefully is going to be in April. So that's going to be fun.
What's so funny is I swear every time we go to a show and somebody sees us from Vault, is they go back all the time to Alameda. People still talk
they
about
always
the Hornet.
Yeah,
The
that's
Hornet
that
show.
can't happen again. Unfortunately.
They're like, are you ever going to do that again? No, it'll never happen again.
The funny thing is that I get those questions too, and I've actually reached out to the USS Hornet, and I was like, hey, like, if you want to do like a straight charity car show where like you have to like pay $5 to go, and then we'll just donate 100% of the proceeds to you, because I think it'd be funny to have another 2,000 car event,
Yeah,
just just blow up the spot again.
Yeah.
And it's full ghost. I don't think Alameda in general, the period will not.
No, they won't do
anything.
that stuff anymore after COVID.
Yeah. I think you just have to show up there. Surprise.
Yeah, the only way to do is show up. And
Yeah.
then everybody gets state refed, and then you go home without a car.
Yeah, exactly. So for those wondering about Alameda, that's never happening again.
Yeah.
Those shows got too big. The spot got too normalized. And,
Yeah,
It was a great moment in time.
it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was electric. All right, what are our marketplace finds? I want to see what we got.
Marketplace finds time.
Did you
so,
put mine on here? My Mercedes?
Which
Actually,
one?
don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't want people to buy it.
Oh no, I didn't. Before we get into the marketplace finds, I'm not going to post the link. But for those who don't know, Robert was just saying he wants an E400 or E450. That's a
I think I want an E400.
a
but
213 chassis
price-wise.
wagon, which in my opinion is like one of the nicest ones you could buy.
Yeah, they're unbelievable.
Really, really nice. And we've been on the hunt. Like our group chat has been on the hunt for like a long time for these cars.
Yeah.
I wrote listing for one. I said every time I find them, or LD finds them, or BJ finds them, or you find them, we're just like
Send them to
shoving
the
them
chat.
down.
Yeah.
And he found a deep blue.
Well, actually, Derek found it.
Derek
sent it
found
to me.
a deep blue over like mocha interior.
Yeah, and it is just like every spec
Perfect.
on the
But
car.
the car is perfect, fully
Yeah.
loaded, amazing spec.
Yeah.
So what's stopping you?
It's $30,000.
Oh,
He's asking
And
30
it's
for a car
way too
that's.
much money for that.
I think it would sell on bat for 25 to 26.
Yeah.
It may be close to 30 with fees and transport and everything, listing fees and transport and all that stuff. But like 30 is like a retail plus number for that car. The thing is, the guy knows he has a singular spec, and I've been talking to him, and he comes. His father was a collector and collection manager kind of guy, and taught a course at Cal in collector car investments. So I'm like, okay, well, this guy's like not going to budge at all on price. Like he knows he has a singular spec, but it's not a very low mile car,
No.
and it's like probably not going to come down on price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
80,000 miles. It's worth his weight. No
Yeah.
one's gonna buy it unless they
Yeah.
really, really want that spec. Which to be completely, it's a cool spec, but
Yeah.
to be completely honest with you, it's a spec that not many people will be like.
Yeah, they're not going to lose their
Running
mind. It's
for it.
also like
Yeah.
it's so experientially so reproducible by a car that could be bought for $18,000 to $20,000, you know, for a silver black car with 100,000 miles that you could buy for $10,000 to $12,000 less. It's just like hard to justify spending. If there was like a serious difference in like performance in some way, I could understand it, but there's no.
Well, the thing is, this market is a really good time to be patient with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
seriously.
But yeah, I want that thing. I'm gonna go see it next week.
Nice.
By the way, a certain Lamborghini that you guys sold has just been everywhere.
Well, we didn't technically sell it; we brokered it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
For legal reasons, yeah, we just brokered that deal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But we actually
You know what I
didn't
mean.
sell that car.
Yeah.
So that brings us into the marketplace finds. So the first one is this car. The reason why I put this up here is not because it's just an NERX. First off, the color is amazing. The mileage is low, but the quality of this car, the condition is unbelievable for this kind of car. I know Sean's looking at this and he's like, what the fuck is
One of these was on Bring a Trailer recently.
Yeah, I just it's look at how clean it is. Like,
Yeah, I think it has 91,000 miles. That's crazy.
You never ever see these cars with and you could buy this car and put like 400,000.
Can we see what the person listing it looks like?
It's one owner.
Oh, it won't show you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you're not
I'm
logged in.
Yeah, so
The thing is nice.
in my opinion,
I
lovely.
love the metallic reflective tint on
Yeah.
these cars. It's so period.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
Dude, look at
honestly,
the engine bay.
Yeah, it's amazing. You don't
This
see.
must be a car.
I mean,
salesperson
actually, like
selling
see the
this.
airbox.
Nice.
and
Yeah.
The
Do you think that was just sprayed with?
yeah. This
like
for
WD-40.
sure. This has definitely been, and this
Yeah.
has too.
It's too reflective.
But this is really clean.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the car itself is clean. You could tell based off the photos. Like it looks like it was like like it looks like it's been trying to be flipped.
Yeah,
But amazing.
really good presentation.
Yeah.
$6,400.
Facebook Marketplace,
If you're just like not a car person, and you just need a car to drive, and you
Yeah.
have a low budget,
$6,400
$6,400,
And you
you'll
own
never
this. You literally own
ever-
this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
ever need another car. Literally ever need another car. So that's the first one. Let's go something that Sean will like. I think maybe.
I've never driven one of these cars.
I never-
driven an
me
R35.
neither.
No. So this one, the reason why this one is special is because it has 1,264 dyno verified horsepower
Don't they all?
Wait,
That's
dyno at the wheels?
at the wheels. I wrote
What
this listing.
transmission does this have?
It's a fully built
Okay.
Dobinson transmission.
Yeah. Okay.
It's built for I think like drag.
Yeah.
But you could daily drive it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the
wrote
crazy thing is this car looks completely stocked. Is that a California plate?
Yes.
This car has a California plate
Yeah,
and
it
makes
probably
1,300
allegedly
wheel
passes,
horsepower.
Allegedly passes smog, right? Yeah.
Is
so
it disclosed that it won't pass?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I wrote this shit.
I was gonna say this.
There's
I really hope.
from the CTR. It might.
Yeah.
In
Be
some
very-
in some
it may
states.
not. It may not pass emissions with 2.5
In
times
some
its
states.
stock horsepower.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought this was wild. A note is it's 1,264 horsepower on E85, so it's a little bit different, I guess.
Oh,
but like,
sure. Yeah, but still, I mean, that's
unbelievable amount of power. I didn't know you can get this much power.
Yeah.
I know that you can get
Yeah.
like 700, but like I didn't think 1,300.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
wild.
I mean, it's incredibly modified.
How many of these did they build?
A ton.
Oh, a bunch.
Yeah, 'cause they built-
I'm not
they-
sure about
yeah.
the black
I mean, they
edition.
made
This is
it.
the black
They
edition.
made it from 08 to 22.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it just- I
second
think-
only
no,
to like
it
the
was
Challenger or something like
This
that.
last year was the last
Yeah,
one.
last year, yeah.
Yeah, it's still in production almost.
Crazy. Yeah, I still want to drive one. I'm sure there's like lots of technical differences between first model year and final model year, but
Yeah.
it is pretty wild that this platform was produced for over 10 years and was like I still think they're cool. I think they've obviously become so like normalized in the car world, but
Yeah.
they're pretty cool.
Now the value consideration for $104,500, and obviously it's not going to sell for that. Is it worth the price still for this kind of car, or like I don't know what these?
I wouldn't want a car modified like this. I wouldn't want to have to own something like that. I think if I was a collector that had like 2 of these already and like a collection of GTRs, I mean, I guess the question there too is like who did all these modifications and how reputable are they and all that kind of stuff. But like clearly they're probably well done.
And who was driving the car?
Yeah, and how is it
Yeah.
being driven? I guess like
Yeah.
there's just so many
Yeah.
question marks with a build like this. I think if I was just having like 1 or 2 fun cars as a car enthusiast, I don't know if I'd want to own this. But some people are all about power,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it's a cool car, and I felt like I needed to shout it out because I saw it live, and I'm like,
It looks
this
really
needs-
nice.
needs to be- yeah, it's a
I
good
don't know if
build.
I've ever seen a car this modified that looks this nice. It's a one-owner car too. That's
One
kinda-
owner car,
that's kinda
and,
cool.
and it looks pretty factory. Like it has like
Yeah.
a harness bar, but like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
seats are pretty. Everything is like generally factory inside, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's impressive.
The black and white contrast is nice too.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think I can see you in one of these. So. Yeah. So the third find, in terms of sports cars, I think this is not a sports car, but a sports sedan. I think this is the ultimate value play.
Yeah.
2002.
It literally is now and will be for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, C32 AMG, $4,800 gets you. This is not. That's
I was like,
that's a
wait
video
minute.
game.
That's
Wait a
hilarious.
minute.
But yeah,
Okay.
you get 360 horsepower. The car
360?
is yeah, it's 349,
Wow.
350, something like that. Supercharged V6. I'd like to buy one of these to put. I have a 210 wagon at the shop that's
Yeah.
just waiting for an engine swap.
You want one
I'd
of
love
these?
to do something like this.
Yeah, it'd be
where I
cool.
can swap the engine over.
What's unique about these motors apart from supercharged?
That's it.
just the
It's
supercharger.
just the M112 with the supercharger on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They didn't. It's not different compression.
No, I mean they might be like there might be some bigger cooling properties, but like
Yeah.
the engine itself is just the E320, the 320 engine.
That's
with the
crazy.
supercharger
I mean,
on it.
they are always
bulletproof
overbuilt.
as well?
They're
Yeah,
super
they're bulletproof.
overbuilt.
I mean,
Yes.
the transmissions on these explode, but
That's fine though.
every
But so
generation-
did even 214s have
Yeah.
a transmission failure.
every
Yeah.
single car, automatic transmission Mercedes from this era has terrible transmission,
Yeah.
so you can't avoid it. Yeah, and then the
It has
final
terrible
one
what?
was that
Every single automatic has terrible what?
Or one-
for this generation of Mercedes.
well, 124s
Transmissions.
don't 124s have transmission
Oh, the
failures?
transmission is
Automatics?
They do,
eventually?
but
Transmissions,
this,
yeah.
This one in particular has like the stupid like coolant infused transmission where like if you like it's cooling like the cooling system with the radiator and everything is also cooling the transmission, so,
So if
also
you
has
have a
like
cooling
conductor
system
plate
issue,
issues.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just there's like a bunch of things that can go wrong, and the cars don't shift well. So for a lot of people, like they're dreaming, like they want to own an E55 or something, and they get in it and they drive it and they're like, this car shifts terribly, and it's just because they all do. So if you
is this
could,
a M3? Is this an M3 competitor or?
yeah, so the reason
Yeah,
why they're so cheap is
E46.
because an E46 M3 is
better.
like 10 times better than this, and so this is a huge value play, even compared to the S4, which is the same kind of idea.
Yeah.
So the last find is a 1975
Yeah, baby.
Volkswagen Sterling. I guess
This was built for me.
yeah. I guess I needed to post this. I guess this is crazy.
Yeah, I see these ever so often. I feel
Yeah.
like they're always coming up.
914 engine, which is just a VW engine. Little flat 4 action.
Cool wedge, but no thank you.
No thanks.
It
from
looks
Sean.
like a nightmare.
No thanks from Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the marketplace finds. We have a Patreon link down in the description below if you'd like to support us. But without further ado, we will go straight into today's main topic. Robert has to go. So we're going to watch Robert walk out.
See you,
Are you leaving, bro?
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Bye, BJ. It's been nice.
All right, dude.
Yeah, so some
See you soon.
All right, bro.
BTS. It took us like an hour to try to get this set up because we've gotten this new like board that like will toggle between scenes, which is really nice.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Maybe we can like CGI maybe Robert in here.
Yeah.
We'll live
Give,
yeah.
give me your hot take. What is a car that is modern today that would be collectible in the future? Just one.
Oh, man.
A modern classic.
LC500 is a good answer.
Yeah.
The GT4 RS.
GT4 RS.
Well, that's too easy.
GT4 RS from Robert.
Sorry. 911 ST. Peace does crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
All right, dude.
Yeah, so for today's main topic, it is basically we're trying to predict future classics before the market catches up. So, what are cars that might not necessarily be, collectible right now, and maybe considered undervalued, that in like 25 years will be considered like oh wow, I can't believe these were worth like 50 grand back in the day. So like what he was saying with the STs and that, like obviously those are going to be collectible. That's
Yeah,
not a prediction.
they're already
That's like
collectible,
a
yeah,
clear,
yeah.
It's clear.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. So what are your thoughts, John? What do you think?
Future
that are currently good deals.
Oh man.
New cars.
I think we almost hit on this subject like last week, right? And I'll go back to any of the, I mean any. What I say last week, I talked about the Audi, the RS5, just being a V8. We mentioned the LC 500, I think all those any naturally aspirated V8, I think at this point is certainly going to be a collectible. Especially, any manual obviously is. Oh man, that's tough. You have to come back to me on that one. I got to think of another one.
Yeah, BJ,
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
Yeah. I mean, I think the simple answers are like the LC500, which just stopped production this year.
Yeah.
And I drove a first production year LC500, and it felt almost brand new to me, like 7-8 years later. And it's just such good Lexus quality, and it's so well calibrated. The sounds are great. It's a car you could drive cross country anytime. It's so good in every way.
Yeah.
That's one easy answer. And then these days, if you go to the classifieds or like the online listings, you'll see hundreds of Corvette C8 fixed rotting in dealerships. I think you can snag them for like 20,000 under MSRP now.
Yeah.
Because of how much the availability is, and the dealerships alienating their customer base initially has backfired. So they have a huge inventory now. So yeah, they try to do the trick where they retroactively try to increase the price by adding markups. So all of the owners just cancel their orders together. So now they're sitting holding the bag. So I love to see that. But that makes it a great deal. Yeah, I'm hoping to drive one of those in a couple of weeks' time, and pretty sure it's the deal of the century in terms of performance. Yeah, it's probably close to not going to be the bottom, but they won't lose a whole lot of value 10 years from now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go ahead. You know what? I'll go ahead and say the NSX, new generation NSX.
Oh, for sure.
I think those will certainly be a future classic. Damn it! The M2s, the previous generation M2s, the S55, what is it? The F87. 87. Yeah. Yeah. I think any of that generation of M2s, especially in a manual, is definitely a future classic, because they're actually not really losing value, and they're getting more difficult to find clean ones out there. So.
Yeah. I would say, this is kind of an easy one, but I think out of the three from this like era of like V8 sports car, like sports sedans, I think the B7 RS4 is going to be the one that's going to be the hit. I think the E90 M3 is hot right now.
Yeah.
But I think it'll kind of fizzle out a little bit. I don't think it'll like hit the same lengths that like an RS4 will, mostly just because I think that Audi is so understated understated in an exotic way, that I think that just has a lot of potential and value. Like I saw a yellow one today, like a really nice yellow one. And I think something like that is like definitely a collectible item. I think the E90 M3s are amazing, but I think they're more driver's cars. I think if you're going to be driving the car, you get the M3. I think for collecting, I think the RS4 is the way to go. And then the C63 is just gonna end the same way the C32 did. They're gonna be worth nothing because they're all automatics.
Yeah.
Maybe the Black Series ones are gonna be worth some money, but And then I kind of out of left field, I was thinking the Mark 7.5 Golf R with the 6-speed. You could, when these were new, you could order them in what they call spectrum colors.
Yeah.
Which there's like 40 or 50 different colors that are all PTS kind of colors that you had to explicitly go to the dealership and pick. And when you see one on the market, they go for like 40 grand.
Yeah.
But I think those are like gold mines. I think you should, anytime one comes up, if you had unlimited money, just buy them all.
Yeah.
Because I think those are going to be like the pinnacle of a Volkswagen collector's thing. in like 25 years when they're like GTIs and Golf Rs are no longer manuals anymore. And I'm a Volkswagen guy till I die kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's like the pinnacle. The best thing that they ever made was the Golf R Spectrum, you know, and just get one of every color. And I think those are going to be worth like 6 figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about like this generation's like M4? You know, I hear they're phenomenal drivers, phenomenal cars, and you know, obviously, you know, built with the Supras. And I mean, they depreciate like crazy too. But
Yeah.
I wonder. I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Yeah, I think the M4 will become collectible, but it will become collectible because I think it's the last M4 that will be offered with a manual.
Yeah.
So I think it's just because of the manual thing. I think like a automatic M4, like an all-wheel drive automatic M4 will just not be worth anything soon.
Yeah.
Also, their interior qualities are like not great.
I'm
Like
sorry.
that
I said
wraparound.
I said it M4. I meant the Z4, the smaller one. I'm sorry.
Oh, the Z4?
Yeah, the Z4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think the Z4. I think the Z cars are severely. All of them, I think, are severely undervalued.
Yeah.
I think the Z3 should be worth more money. I think the Z4 from the next generation should be worth money. I think
Yeah.
the M Coupe, like the Z4 M Coupe, is definitely, in my opinion, like a huge. Like people like say how they love the S54.
Yeah.
Well, the M Coupe has like the latest and greatest version of that engine that BMW ever put in a car. They look cool.
They look
you
really
don't
cool.
ever see them because they're worth nothing. So they were all destroyed.
Yeah.
That car, like the new clown shoe.
Yeah.
That one should be that in my opinion that should be like Z8 territory.
Yeah,
Like 25
yeah.
years. So that's a good one. That's a really good one. The Z4s, I personally think if I was going to collect one of those, I think it'd be a Supra. Personally,
Yeah.
I think the Supra with four cylinder and the 6-speed. VJ? Do you know if they have manuals with a 6-cylinder now, or is it just 4 cylinders?
I'm not sure.
I know they came out with a manual. I just don't know if the B58 has one.
They did. I'm pretty sure they did, because they had that. Oh shoot! I don't want to misspeak.
There was an
But I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really know.
I think the earlier ones, yeah, and then the later models, if I'm not mistaken. They had that special edition one. Was it like orange or something? Was the launch color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a for those wondering, they made an M40i version of the Z4 with a manual, which is definitely the 6 cylinders.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm sorry. I
that's
thought we were talking back with the Supras.
yeah, the Supras you can get manual.
Yeah.
You can get,
Okay,
they're
yeah,
the same
yeah.
car now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get. They came out with the manuals
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
that's definitely a car. But yeah, I think the NSX. I saw one the other day. I think that's like a huge. That's a huge.
The NSX.
Yeah, the new NSX
Yeah.
sold in small numbers.
Dude, it's-
they're-
yeah.
Especially the facelift is super rare now.
And it's a nice car to drive. That thing's fast. Yeah. That hybrid is
For the modern supercar, the V6 turbo hybrid formula. It's the prototype for the supercar of the modern.
yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if. Oh yeah.
I
Go ahead.
also want to throw in like the special edition BRZ. It's called the Hakone edition. I don't know if you guys have seen those. It's a really nice, like dark green with bronze wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And if those are like maintained in super nice condition, if it's like a lower mileage, unmodified, it's going to be a very desirable spec.
Yeah, I like those cars. I think. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if it's the BRZ or the 86, but they have a Hakone edition.
Yeah, no, I think the issue with BRZs and GR86s is that they make so many of them, so it's really going to be
Yeah.
hard to like make them valuable. But like a special edition like that Hakone edition will do fine. I mean, there's not many cars left that you can get a manual with, so
Yeah.
any manuals, that's just what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else before we go into the scenario? Anything else?
That's it, man. We talked about a lot.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, comment down below what was that?
The Z.
Yeah, maybe the 400Z.
I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know how many. They're seemingly not selling a lot of those because you don't see a ton of them around. And I don't know. You know, I don't think they're fooling anybody with the with just refreshing the old car. You know.
No. I mean, you don't see them at all I
Yeah.
mean, like when you do see them, you're like, huh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But then they're still on lots. Like there's a Nissan dealership near my shop, and I'm
Yeah.
seeing them all the time on
I
lots.
mean, I get the nod, to the old Z's, and some of the generations in between, but to me, it's not an attractive car up close.
No. And I'm sure they all kind of drive. They probably drive heavy. I mean, I don't know. I've never driven one before, but
Yeah.
it's definitely one of those things where I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Time will tell. But like, I don't know. The 370Zs aren't doing like amazing or anything.
Yeah.
They inevitably will when like they cancel the Z or something, or like they get rid of like manuals or something. But
Yeah. Well, as long as there's sideshows now, that there's the Z always has a home.
yeah, exactly.
Old Z's.
Exactly. Yeah. So comment down below what your future collectible is that's currently on market today. I do think that even though it's on the market today, I think the M Coupe is like a buy right now. I think that should definitely be considered like a really good thing to buy.
Yeah. I was thinking about like all the the CSLs and that they came out with. Was it the CSL? There was the GTS, which came out a few years ago, and what else? What else am I missing? There was one in between. But I wonder how those are going to do.
CSL. There's like an M
There was another.
performance one. There's like
Was there a CS
there
CS2?
is a CS,
Yeah,
there is a
M4
CSL.
CS, yeah.
That's like the big crazy one.
Yeah.
Those will be fine. I mean, those will definitely be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the scenario, this was mostly for Robert because I thought it would have been funny, but so basically the scenario has to do with an article that was posted in our group chat using one of our friends' cars that actually was registered in California. So just to let you guys know now, the car that was in that article was a Lamborghini Miura owned by our friend Derek.
Yeah.
The article was claiming that like Montana registered cars are getting fined and being sent big bills and stuff.
So that was his car.
That was his car.
Yeah.
That was his car. But that car has been registered in California since like the 70s.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, that's a clear
It kind of sucks to be that car being the poster of it, and especially like who Derek is, and I mean that car has like been in his family for years.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing to do with Montana stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's kind of unfortunate. But basically the scenario is before we get into it, for those who don't know, California is like doing this like strong arm thing where they're going after certain like owners or dealerships that sell cars that register their cars through Montana.
Yeah.
And they're
They're supposed to, if it's registered outside state, then the dealer is supposed to officially deliver the car outside.
Out of state. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of loopholes through that. I mean, I don't want to get into them, but there are definitely ways around that type of thing. And obviously, the IRS or whatever California entity, the DMV or whatever, is trying to crack down on that. So they've identified like 20 dealerships and owners, I think, that they're going to be finding. I think a total of like $20 million over
They want their money. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, if they wanted their money, they would let us register some
Make
of these
it
cars,
easy for us to register like classic cars in California. Why does California make it so difficult?
Yeah. Which is another thing that another random news article is that the bill that failed last year for the raising the smog exemption has been reintroduced again, like a couple weeks ago.
Dude, we're missing out on so much tax revenue just by that silly law.
Yeah, so that's a huge L. But anyway, the scenario for that is you've been registering all your cars in Montana for the past 10 years, and you need to run from the law. So where are you going, and what car that you registered in Montana?
You need to run from the law?
You need to run from the law because you're not going to pay the fine, so you got to get out of there. And so what car that you registered in Montana, allegedly, let's just say every car that we've ever owned has been registered in Montana. Which car are you taking? This is the last car you can have because obviously now you're on a sheet for car purchases. So which car are you taking and where are you running to? Sean, what are you picking?
Well, I'm probably. Can I just take them all and just head to Montana?
If you wanted, to make the scenario not as fun, you could.
No, I'd probably take them all and maybe head up to. I could like Nevada or something. Like make it easy. I don't know.
Yeah, go to the Silver State.
Yeah. Hang out in Nevada for a minute. Yeah, exactly. Kind of skate in between both of them.
That's true. There are some there are some counties in California that are like lenient on this type of thing. Yeah. VJ, what are you doing?
Oh, which state I'm going to?
Yeah. Where are you running to?
I'm not. I sell those cars and then live in California.
Yeah. You guys are taking the easy way out. Yeah, I mean, clearly the right answer is just get rid of the cars and try again. Try again.
Totally, yeah. There's so many cool things to enjoy anyway, different cars. So, I guess you have to give up some car. There's still thousands of other options in cars that you can register.
Yeah. See, the hard part about like being here in California, I mean, obviously, people complain about, the cost, and it is very expensive, especially in the Bay Area, to live. But, the opportunities that you get, and plus the back roads and just the access to, some of the most beautiful places like in the country, and if not in the world, are like right here in California, right? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard, like, to go to another state, a flat state, or a state that experiences, extreme, weather. I'm not dealing with freaking hurricanes and, dust tornadoes, and I don't want to deal with that. Like snowstorms,
Yeah.
Salt on the roads. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like we always. Allie and I always talk because her dad like wants to like move out of state, like sell their house and like move out of state so they don't have to pay like tax when they're like as much taxes when they retire. And she was like, "Oh, you'd be like we could like go buy like 30 acres or something somewhere and like build a house of our dreams." And I'm like, "Yeah, but then you're not in California."
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like really hard. Like I was saying, I'm like, if you're born here and you're like you've lived here, it's really hard to want to leave because everything is so nice pretty much all the time.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna go see you in the middle of Arizona.
Yeah.
An old boring ass state. Sorry if you're in Arizona. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I've been to like other states for a few days.
Yeah.
And like namely like I've been to like Pacific Northwest states like Oregon and Washington, and like for like a night it's whatever. But then I start like I'm like there for a couple of days, and I'm like this place, everyone seems depressed. Like everyone's like sad. It seems like less clean. Like everything about it is like just not as good as California.
It's too hot. Yeah, it's just there's no water. Where's the body of water at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not really wanting to flee California, but in the instance of I've been owing tax money on cars for the past 10 years and haven't been paying it.
Yeah.
I'm sure my bill's really high. So I'm just gonna go somewhere in the south. I'm gonna just keep the cars here. I'm just gonna take a bus to the south and start over.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't know, somewhere in the south, anywhere in the south, where they hate taxes.
Yeah. You can go to Florida.
Yeah,
You
Florida.
can take all your cars to Florida.
Yeah, I'll just wash all my titles there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so that's all we have for the what I have written out here. So if we want to discuss anything else while we're live or what, or we want to try to end this podcast and try some other platforms just to see what's going on here, you can if you want.
No, I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
VJ, any closing remarks?
Someone should create a Monterey but for cars registration. There's like a county or like a bunch of counties where there's no small laws and you can register cars without all the certification needs and all that.
Yeah.
Like a Monaco in the south of France, we need something in California.
We really do in America. Like that's something that we definitely need because like. Yeah, we do. We need like a tax haven. I mean, that's never going to happen. But like, I mean, we technically do, right? Isn't like Costa Rica? Isn't that like a tax haven for Americans? Because that's technically a U.S.
No, it's not a U.S. territory.
What is the U.S. territory? Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
God damn it. Well,
we're already in enough trouble with Venezuela and Cuba. Now you want to add in?
Yeah, my bad. I thought it was So anyway, but isn't Puerto Rico one of those things where like wealthy people go and like buy property there and like they live there 6 months out of the year, and they like kind of just do that.
Yeah, it was like the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas. Yeah, there's some Caribbean countries out there that you can somewhat are a lot more lenient. But if the U.S. wants you, they're gonna get you.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
find a way.
Yeah.
They'll find a way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, without further ado, I think we'll close this podcast out. We're going to save this video and we're going to put it up as a VOD tomorrow. So it'll be the episode tomorrow if you're not watching it live. But yeah, just as a reminder, the next Sundays in Solano is March 22nd because both of us are in LA this weekend. And
should be
Robert
fun.
Robert left, so we
Yeah.
don't know when we're going to see him next. So that's that. And then St. Mary's, a bunch of stuff happening there. Once we confirm dates, I'm going to actually start reaching out to everyone in the car community, enablers, all these people, and we're going to try to make a
St.
full
Mary's
community
is
event.
always
St.
a
Mary's
fun show.
Yeah, St.
show.
Mary's is where it's at. Everyone always asks me about that place. So,
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
It's a beautiful setting. We should coordinate like a drive, maybe out of St. Mary's.
Oh, that's super easy. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many different.
There's so many
ways.
different ways and everything. Yeah, so many roads.
Cool. Well, all right. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave hate comments if you hated it. Without further ado, we'll see you next week.